I just ordered a sesame chicken combo plate with a spring roll, so I need to hurry up and record this commentary before that's ready. We got a video sponsored by Squarespace, and my name is Peter, and I'm drawing today in the sketchbook. This is a sketchbook I was previously doing some little like portraits, like some more representative drawing in, which I want to get back into, because look, I was pretty excited about how some of those like drawings of faces came out, and I don't really want to completely lose my momentum on that, so I do need to get back into that. But that's not, look, it's not like I completely abandon all of my doodly habits just to draw faces now, did I? No, I still like doodling, and right now I'm enjoying doodling with these Rotring 600 0.5 millimeter mechanical pencils that I bought in Italy when I was there, and they're working really good. I'm mostly drawing with 2B lead, a little bit of polishing up at the end with 4B lead, and for so long I've been trying to get some structure and depth into these doodles. I mean, I think back to some of my earliest drawings and doodles and how they were really just very, I was about to say one-dimensional, but I guess two-dimensional, just lines next to lines, no shading or anything. And even here, I'm looking at the finished piece now, it's still a lot more flat than I intended. So it's still something that I'm struggling with, and I have it in my head to make a little tutorial on like how to add, someone even asked for this, how to add more, structure and depth to your doodles. Maybe in the act of trying to teach that, I'll learn something also, because I feel like when you try to teach something, you have to think about it a lot yourself too, right? So maybe through teaching, I'll do some learning, but we'll see. Also, make sure you go check out Squarespace, because they have great options for making your own website, setting it up, getting the www.whateveryouwant.com, and you can check through all these amazing templates and then start customizing them. They have this thing called a fluid engine for customizing your own website, where it's like this drag and drop, resizing things automatically resizing and snapping together. It's really cool. And then you can sync up all of your different social medias, start adding things there or here, and it all just works so good. So check it out, see if it works good for you. I think it will. I mean, I use it for my website. And then go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/PeterDraws for 10% off your first website or domain. Boom. There you have it. Trying to make some money through my art. I'm not very good at monetizing my art in other ways, like selling t-shirts or actually selling my art, like the originals. It hurts a little bit to sell an original, because it's like selling a little piece of your soul. But at the same time, it also feels really good to sell the original. I mean, when I say original, I mean as opposed to a print. Because when you sell original, it's nice to know, because on one side I want to be a hoarder. I want to know I have like sketchbooks or binders full of all my art, or it's all stacked up there in my attic somewhere. Like I've got it up there, I can go flip through it. It's kind of like Smog. That was his name in The Hobbit, the dragon. Like how he would like roll around and lie on top of all of his treasure, his gold, and even some of it would get like stuck between his scales and stuff. I kind of like that with my art, and the more of it I keep making, it's like, yes, look at all this art I made, and it feels good somehow. I know that sounds weird maybe, but then on the flip side, I know it's just sitting up there, not being appreciated. Sometimes it's nice when the hobbits and the dwarves break in and they want a little piece of it, and you gotta, maybe I won't breathe fire. It's nice when the art gets out there and gets appreciated by other people, gets hung on someone's wall, or gallery or something, and you know that some other eyes are looking at it, or it's getting a little bit of sunshine on it in another part of the world, because a lot of it doesn't get any sunshine on it at all in my life. But then, as nice of a thought as that is in my head, I'm also a very lazy person when it comes to some things. I used to tell myself I'm not lazy. I just am good at directing and saving my energy for things that matter to me, which is kind of true. Like, I'm good at putting a lot of energy towards art when I get in the mood, or, playing a video game. But a lot of times I'm just like, I want to sell art, but I don't want to have to worry about the actual physical, thing of having to package it up perfectly so it doesn't get damaged, and having to figure out, the shipping going to the post office. That can get discouraging for me sometimes. And it sounds ridiculous now that I'm saying it out loud. It's like, Peter, that whole process of finding packaging, labeling it, addressing it, taking it to the post office. I mean, even if you have to go to Office Depot to find the packaging and then come home and put it all in the envelope and write the address on there and then drive back to the post office and send it, that can't take more than an hour at most, assuming you hit some really bad traffic and there's some really long lines at the post office. And hopefully you would sell several pieces at once, so it's got to be worth it anyways, it's just me making little excuses and hanging on to those little excuses. I should sell my art. That's what I'm trying to say, but I don't know why I don't. I don't have good excuses. I just, Anyways, I'm working on making another book right now. Okay, look, I made a big book, like a big textbook size book of my art, and hopefully I'll get that made sometimes. Look, it's like 500 pages. It's hardcover. It's got tons and tons of drawings in it, because a lot of my other books I tried to sell. I did sell not recently, a while ago. They're like little kind of flimsy, floppy, soft cover books, but this one is huge, thick, a wallop of a book. But the problem is, I got some feedback from some people I showed it to, some of the proofs I have. It's just drawings. And some people were like, Peter, it'd be nice if it had a little bit more direction to it, because there was just drawings in no particular order. They were just kind of all thrown in there. And like, some people told me that it would be nice maybe if the drawings were organized together somehow, either like chronologically or thematically or stylistically, somehow. And it would be nice if there was like a little bit of writing in there. Maybe some thoughts from me about, maybe, for example, if the drawings were put in there thematically, like what sort of things I was going through at each stage of my life while I was making these drawings, or maybe what sort of things I was thinking as I was drawing these drawings, or something from me, just to give a little bit more insight into my head, because sometimes I think that the drawings give some insight into my head, even though I like my drawings at the same time, because I know they're a little bit confusing. I don't know, it's a weird dichotomy. So I think I knew that was a good idea, to try a little harder, but I, once again, was a little bit lazy. So I need to kind of buckle down, are both of those sayings? Anyways, and just make the book a little bit better before it's ready. But I think when it's ready, I just want it to be something I can really be proud of and that y'all can really enjoy. Anyways, yeah. Let me see if there's, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention to you. Let's see, what's today? July 22nd is when I'm recording this. Thank you for all the birthday wishes on the previous video. I really appreciate that. Y'all are all very, very sweet and kind. 34 feels pretty good on me. I mean, it's only been 3 days. I really need to mow the lawn, but two things keep discouraging me from mowing the lawn. One, I need to go to the gas station and get more gas for my lawnmower, and I can only go, there's only like one gas station I know of that has the, what is it? some kind of special fuel I put in my lawnmower. It's either like non-leaded or I think it's ethanol-free gas. So it's not like a gas station I normally go to. And also it keeps raining. Like all summer, it didn't rain for like all of June, and now it's been raining like 5 days in a row, and the forecast says it's gonna keep raining. So every time I'm like, yeah, I could mow right now, then I look outside and it's actually thunderstorming, and then so it's kind of a pain to mow when the grass is soaking wet, even if it's right after it's rained, because then all the little grass clippings stick inside the lawnmower and clog it up, and it's a whole thing. But also, every time it rains, the grass spurts up another couple inches and makes it so that it's even more desperate that I mow. And the longer I wait, every extra inch makes it, more difficult to mow. Anyways, I just gotta do it. I know my landlord lives across the street, and I know that they're looking at it like side-eyeing my lawn. So, I feel the pressure. Anyways, hope you all have a good evening, good night. Thanks for watching the drawing and hanging out, and I'll see you later. All right, goodbye.